So we've come out of Parkwood, we've gone across the bit in between, and we've come into 10 Shilling Wood. And I've now, as it were, turned the corner and gone back. I think I told you before that I lost my mic in here, and funny enough today I've come across the mic cover, the little foam piece, so I think I've evidence that it was found and that the foam piece was discarded. It won't be any good to anybody because they need the other piece for it to do anything at all. And of course that was fixed in my phone, so they don't have it. But first of all, thank you for watching, liking, sharing and ringing the bell, and a special thank you for those who have subscribed. That's very kind. And as I often say, these trees are old, and but I'm not quite as old as them. Nevertheless, you could make this old man quite happy if you were to subscribe. So thank you if you do. Oh, there's the sun up there. The sun up in the sky. Stormy weather. There. Well, we are still watching the series Death in Paradise. You may love it, you may loathe it. A friend of mine says they're all the same. Well, I suppose if there's a murder and a murder's solved, and this happens every time, then it's the same. But then you could identify almost any program as the same. A travel log, for example, could be, well, they just go travelling around somewhere. It's just like they did last week, just a different place. So it just depends on one's view, doesn't it? I think of the Death in Paradise as a travel program. You can see all those lovely beaches and people at the bar having parties, drinking beer. It is just like a travel log. Oh, they've cleared this at last. That was right across the path some while ago. So that's why I like it. Lovely blue sea, the occasional downpour, and yes, it's lovely. I do have a gripe, but overall I think it's lovely. The detectives seem all to be very, very repressed, and that doesn't really show, or as the French people in there say, very English. Well, that's only one type of English, isn't it? It's a stereotypical English, and I think it gives a bit of a false impression to people who don't know our country. It gives a false impression. Flowering cherry. Look at that. Yes, it gives a false impression. Afraid to say what they feel, and afraid to be who they are. So that's not everybody. Nothing wrong with being like that. But when you put it in a show like that, it does. People who aren't in the know tend to think, oh, that's how English people are. And nothing could be further from the truth, really. We're a mixture like every other country. But don't forget, what I think is what I think. You're entitled to your own opinions. I've got no scientific evidence for what I just said, but there we are. Well, I'm glad it's not rained, because I would have to do my coat up, and that would make me very hot. I've got a waterproof jacket on, but let's have a look where I am. Don't go too quick, Irene says. You always spin the camera around too quick. Yeah, sometimes it's far too quick a movement. Quicker movement? Good gracious. Possibly, yeah, we'll see. So, I think there could be a decent sunset tonight. We've got the sun peeping through the clouds in various places, and at one and the same time there are lots of clouds about, so it could be, rather than a red or yellow ball dropping down beyond the horizon from our room with a view tonight, we may be able to have some lovely sunset shots. We never know, so we will see. Now we're going to go across the big field where all the trees were planted and were pulled up by the vandals. So by the time I get back, I will have walked the length of Parkwood and 10 Shilling Wood. Now we're leaving 10 Shilling Wood. Well, I shall ease up. We've had the one video coming back here. I don't think I shall do another one. You see the lovely layers of cloud across there. But this is Dave, the Rambling Rambler, saying goodbye for now from Parkwood, Coventry, United Kingdom. Thanks for watching.